Hi there, this is Brian Barrows with Ocean Atlantic Sotheby's. Just wanted to give everyone a market update. I've been asked a lot of questions recently about what's happening to real estate given the COVID virus. Here at the beach, everything is day by day, but right now we're currently writing contracts, going to settlement. Things is, I wouldn't say business is normal or usual, but it's, business is happening and things are still pretty good. A couple slides that I may just put in this thing. One is a total home equity cash out versus the crash of 2008 and 2020, and the difference of how much money is being leveraged. Also, one will talk about the recessions that we've had previously, assuming we're going to get in one, and what market home values typically have done. So, two slides and some information that hopefully is helpful. One thing that we've learned about this is an event-based market correction. So the virus has nothing to do with the actual fundamentals of the economics. It has more to do with the fact that, this virus is really bad and we don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of unknowns. So the market is reacting accordingly. The market does not like uncertainty. They like to know where things are headed. So the stock market obviously has peeled off a lot of money since their high of almost 30,000. We're hovering around 20,000. So obviously a big shock to that system. And bonds also are being affected again, and gold. A lot of asset classes that are typically safe havens are not as safe as they used to be, just based on the fact that everything's unknown. We have not seen any dramatic decreases in real estate pricing, and we don't anticipate it based on a few things that we've learned. One of the things we learned is that after the last 5 recessions, 3 times the housing market has had appreciation. And the one thing that is certain is we didn't have any in 2007 and 2008 because of the banking industry, and the housing market created the recession. So obviously that was the worst, and you'll see that in the slide. And the other thing is, once we get clear of this pandemic and people are healthy and the economy gets back on its feet, it's going to be like a snapback, because people are going to want to go out to eat. They're going to want to go to the restaurants, the resorts, the places they couldn't do because they've been, self-quarantining or been in their house for a longer period of time than they're accustomed to. So we feel like that's really going to put a lot of money back into the economy pretty quickly. The other thing we have is Small Business Association through the federal government is really looking to keep payrolls intact through this pandemic, and no one knows what that's exactly going to look like yet. But from what I've seen coming down the pipeline, it looks like they're really going to make it attractive for small businesses to keep their payrolls intact. So hopefully that's going to be the case. But every indication is from the federal government that that's going to happen, and happen soon. So let's go to some slides. One of the reasons why we don't feel like our housing market's going to suffer too much is the amount of cash out of the homes currently. So the home equity cash out refi situation is much different than it was a little more than a decade ago. And let me show you a slide. So here is a slide that we received actually yesterday from Keeping Current Matters, which is a wonderful informational website that has a lot to do with the housing market. And this was a very important slide. So here we go. And here is the second slide talking about the depreciation during 3 out of the last 5 recessions we've been in. So as you can see, the average of the one other than the Great Recession, where the housing market was a big part of that, actually looks like about 3% through the last 4 downturns. So 6% increase, a 3.5%, almost 2% down in 91, and 6% home appreciation in 2001. So there you have it. They're the facts of what has happened in the past and what is currently happening. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call. And hope everyone is staying safe and everyone is well. Thank you.